If you didn't know already, my name is Jacob. I'm a co-owner of a online resale shop called Blue Mist Collectibles. We sell Pokemon, Lorcana. We're branching into the Magic the Gathering world. We also live stream every Saturday, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I find the manufacturer's suggested sell price, also known as MSRP, kind of interesting, especially now that we've been in the Pokemon world, buying and selling now for about 4 months. And I think it's really interesting because I think the MSRP for booster boxes, I think, are somewhere probably between like 130, 150, somewhere around there. And what's interesting about when the things come with how the price will change is actually dictated by supply and demand. So the more demand there are and the less supply, the higher the price is. The more supply and the less demand, the less the price is, which I think is really interesting. And with collectible card games, it's really a marriage of collectors and those that actually play the game competitively, which drive the prices of the individual cards and what we usually call EV, or estimated value, inside a booster box. And I think what's really fascinating about that, especially when it comes to surging sparks, is from what I understand, we haven't seen a surge like this, no pun intended. There hasn't been a surge like this since the 2020 era, that era, and where people were literally finding out when MJ Holdings and the other companies who supply places like Walmart and Target and people would wait in line, and they would wait for these to get restocked so that they could grab all the cards and resell them, because they would automatically, they were in low supply, so there was a high demand, and people will call those people scalpers, is what they usually call them. And so what's interesting about surging sparks is that it has exploded from October, and I think it's plateaued now going into the end of November and beginning December. So it's actually looks like it's situated itself somewhere between 210 and 220 a box, as the recording of this video. And it looks like they're still averaging around 7,000 or so boxes, and about 80 or 100 sold each day over the past 3 months, which is actually pretty wild. Now, when it comes to Blue Mist, we obviously don't follow the manufacturer's suggested retail price, because of that, of what I've said before. It's all about the supply and demand. So, but one of the things, one of the kind of the principles that we have, is that we also want people to have good experiences when they buy a product from us. And so we try to be under what we like to call is the market value, MV. MV is really important because it fluctuates. It continues to change, from day to day, week to week. And so we try to put our products under the market value, because we want people to experience the product. We want people to, know us as a company that they know they can get a reasonable deal. We're not always going to be the cheapest. We're not always going to be, the most expensive. We're probably going to be somewhere in the middle, maybe a little bit below. And that way people will have a good experience. And we try our best to sell stuff that, of course, is legit. We sell stuff that is sealed. But we also break packs. We also open packs. We live stream each Saturday when we're not sick, obviously. So also thank you for all those lovely comments from the last couple of streams while I was sick and away. And during the holidays. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate that. Feeling a lot better. My wife and I did get sick again over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, which was unfortunate. Luckily, it was only like a 24-hour, 36-hour bug. So we're getting back into the swing of things. I'm coughing a lot less, which is wonderful. because this is one of the instruments that I use to express to you guys. That's my voice. And so it's actually really fascinating. Like with the Surging Sparks booster boxes, they're gone. Like as soon as they are up, they're gone. As soon as our wholesalers get it, it's gone. And I think we're already at the point now where we're kind of waiting and hoping that either distributors kind of open up their pallets, if they do have any in their warehouses, to get out to these different places that we purchase the products from to resell them to you guys. Or if they do like a reprint at some point, and that might not be until like sometime next year. So we might not see a lot of booster boxes Surging Sparks for a minute. But that means that we are, focusing on what's happening in the future here over the next few months. I think we're a week or two away from Terrestrial Evolutions, the Japanese version. That should be out. I think ours are supposed to come in around the 20th, hopefully before Christmas, but we'll see. We're getting closer and closer to these different things. We've expanded into Lorcana, which is really, really exciting. I feel like Lorcana has definitely like calmed down quite a bit. I still think there's a lot of excitement around the first chapter, kind of like their alpha, release, which is good. We didn't get a chance to open or like have a lot of those products, so that's unfortunate. But also, we are in the game now, so now we have Ursula's Return. We just got Azerite C into the shop. We have a good amount of Azerite C. And the Shimmering Skies as well. And we're going to do some openings and different things. And, even though we've kind of built a lot of the foundation of the Blue Miss brand here on Pokemon, I think Pokemon is great, and I think it's wonderful. I think we're just going to continue to expand and grow. And in order to do that, not only do we have to increase volume, as far as like, buying more than a couple of cases, thinking that that's going to tide us over, and we'd be able to buy more. Like we thought we were able to do with Stellar Crown, which we were able to open up a lot of Stellar Crown, and get a lot of great cards, a lot of great singles, a lot of great playable cards to you guys through eBay and TCG Player, which is really awesome. But it also, we were really expecting to be able to buy Surging Sparks when we wanted to. We were not expecting this huge surge, and I think some people were, but I think most people were kind of surprised about it, like we were. So we've just had to, we just had to buy what we needed to buy for the future and get in on these pre-orders with the different places that we purchase these products, and so. It's really exciting. Everything is going really, really well. I think everything is moving in the positive, right direction. We just opened up our accounts to a shipping supplier. So now that we're getting, new boxes, we're no longer, we're using a lot less reused boxes, or boxes from like Walmart and stuff like that, or other resellers through Marketplace. We're actually purchasing them, and we got some very beautiful mailers and curated boxes so that we can ship them really safely to your guys' front doors. And so as far as what are we doing moving forward, we're going to continue with what we're doing. We are expanding from not only, for more singles and opening packs, as well as reselling sealed. We're also branching into the graded world, and we're actually submitting weekly, anywhere between like 4 and I think one of our biggest submissions was around 16 singles. We're taking these cards that we're opening that we feel that are going to grade well, and we're going to start building up our graded section with our brand. And I think it's going to be really good. I think people are going to really enjoy it. I think they're going to really like the cards that we've put through, and people are going to I think they're going to enjoy having those in their collection. And so thank you guys for watching this video. Really do appreciate it, but thanks so much.